guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be replicating the Datsun 240Z 432R, which is a limited edition 240Z. This is a Karin 190Z. This car on Legendary Motorsports costs about $900,000. I'm just gonna go and show you if I can find it. Here it is. $900,000 for this car. I already had a previous build on this car, but I'm going to just replicate it as a 432R. But the front end is obviously based on the 240Z, very similar to the their 400Z in game. But the rear end is more of a Toyota 2000 GT. So first off, we will have to replicate the front. So let's go to front bumper. Now the real car has a chrome front bumper, like bar, and it has indicators below it. None of the cars here have that, so best thing would probably be to go with something like, let's say stick to either the custom or with the original. The actual like bar on the real car is probably more realistic to go with the custom as it's smaller. Now for the rear bumper, it's the same thing. The actual bar goes through the entire, like, it goes all the way through the car. So realistically, you're going to want to stick with the stock bumper. For the exhaust, the car actually has two exhausts stacked on top of each other. This game doesn't really provide that feature. It gives you side options and hood dumps. So it's really up to you what you want to do there, if you want to go with the hood dump or if you want to just stick with stock. For this build, I will be sticking with the stock exhaust. Is more of a, I guess you'd call that a diamond style, so you would probably want to stick with this right here, the diamond grill, the black diamond grill. You could go with the other options. You could go with carbon if you want to go with carbon, but for this I will be going with the regular hood. The car like realistically has a little bulge here, and it is a black hood. I don't think it's, no, it's not carbon, but it is a black hood, and you can't really replicate that otherwise, so I'd say go for the carbon hood. Livery, no livery really matches it. The car really has a black hood and it's orange, and there's no little symbols that would match the 432 symbol that usually is on the side of the car. So mirrors, this car, it does have black mirrors, so you could just go with any of these and just whichever one you want to go with. So personally I will be going with these. Make sure they're carbon because the mirrors are black. So you could go with a regular, like orange. The car is more of a sunrise orange. I'd say this is a little more accurate to the color. If you want to, if you don't want to, like in the pictures, the car doesn't really seem to have much of a pearlescent. It seems to be a flat color, so you could just go with the flat sunrise orange. That is what I'll be doing for this video. I will be going with a flat sunrise orange. Secondary is the trim around your headlights, your door handle, and I believe, yeah, I believe it is also your trim around your lock. If you look at the lock above the license plate, you see it's changing colors. The brakes do not change with this, so this realistically, I mean, you could go with whatever. You could go with orange, would stick with chrome. So the real car does have chrome door handles, so that would most likely be the best to replicate. The interior trim, the interior of the car is black, so we'll just go with a black for now. I might try to change it up later, but I think black is the closest. So spoiler, the car does have a spoiler on it, very similar to this. It goes around, but it is carbon. So all these don't really match. The only one that really matches is the black version of this. So that's what we will be going for. You could use any of these if you want it to be a little less out there. You could go for a smaller spoiler, but this will be the closest to that. You could go with carbon if you want to go with carbon as well. That is a option. Suspension, you can do whatever you want with suspension, but realistically the car is higher up. But higher up the car does look a little odd, so if you really want to, you can lower it. Transmission turbo I've already got done. So wheels, okay, tuner, has to be in tuner. Yeah, so these will be the closest you can get to the car from what I've seen. The wheels are a little bigger, like they are a little out of size, but these are the closest you will get to the 432 wheels. So you will want to go with these, and the wheels are a darker bronze. So you will want to go with a dark ivory. You can go with gold if you want to brighten it up, or you can go with bronze, which is a little closer. I will be going with bronze, and if you want to do tint, you can. That's more of a personal preference. For this build, I will be taking it off, and that's all for the build. There isn't any interior customization, there isn't any other customization to get it closer to the real-life car. So here it is. It is, I don't know if it's turning dark. Yeah, it is turning dark. I'll go to the casino, which will have really good lighting. This car is in the Sports Classics class, I believe. The car does handle really nice. It is a fun car to drive. I would recommend anyone to own this car in this game. Doesn't sound that bad either. Alright, here we are. I'll just park it down here. Or for now, I'll just park it outside. If it gets dark while I'm talking, I'll move it below there. Alright, here's a walk around for the car. This is as close as you can get, I believe. There's nothing else you can do to get it closer. The car does look a little weird without the indicator lights right below the headlight and the bumper. Besides that, it's really just the back of the car that looks like a Toyota 2000 GT. The spoiler is a little off as well, but this is as close as you can get. All the other options are either too subtle or too extreme. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If this video does well, I will probably replicate another Z car, as there's no content here. I have to wait till summer for car meets and stuff, so this is basically content for now. So maybe I will do a 350Z Tokyo Drift replica, or maybe the Devil Z replica, if that's... I'm not too sure, but I'll figure that out. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.